Okay. Today is not classified, but maybe it should be knowledge. There are several different number systems within the world. Today I learned about positional notation. I found this through learning about cuneiform and Babylonian numerical systems. And they call them numeral systems, not even numerical. Positional notation has a decimal point. And I don't think anybody thinks about this. Roman numerals, it is the Roman numeral, i.e. 11XM, and is the number. In a positional notation, that is it originated from Hindu Arabic numeral systems. It gives you a decimal point. In other words, you have the Roman numeral point something else, and that allows for different coordinates on different planes, and I mean, it's just a place to start. Thanks for watching. Part 2. Babylonian numeral system has a base of 60, and if I recall, the cuneiform has a number system on 12, and I made a video about that yesterday versus a number system based on 10 with a negative number worked in that also has a number-based system based on 12. What's interesting about a number system based on 60? Well, I want to mention there's 360 degrees in a circle. That brings in a very important number, pi and Fibonacci. And that's just to get advanced. I wanted to talk about the 60 seconds that the minute is. Here we are. Part 3. Today, the base 10 decimal system, and I'm just reading this verbatim off Wikipedia, which is presumably motivated by counting with the 10 fingers, is ubiquitous. Other bases have been used in the past, and some continue to be used today. For example, Babylonian numeral systems credited to the first positional numeral system. Planes of existence was base 60. However, it lacked a real zero. Initially inferred only from context, later, about 700 BC, zero came to be indicated by a space or punctuation symbol, such as two slanted wedges between numerals, backslash this, code 010001. And it was a placeholder rather than a true zero because it was not used alone or at the end of a number. Numbers like 2 and 120 or 2 times 60 looked the same because the larger number lacked a final placeholder. Only context could differentiate them, i.e., alien intelligence or artificial intelligence. Check out that zebra mussel. All right, I want to talk about one more. This will be part 4. Babylonian cuneiform numerals. That's how I arrived at this conversation. Used in Assyria and Chaldea, they were written using a wedge-tipped reed stylus. When you see a tattoo, the original, using a wedge-tipped reed stylus. This specifically says, to print a mark on a soft clay tablet which could be exposed to the sun to harden to create a permanent record. I want to talk about how I was a ceramicist for 5.5 years. And I was there before at summer camp too.